Hi, I'm Victoria Strombom with Surterre Properties, and I have the pleasure of being here today with Sid Miramontes, who is the president of Miramontes Capital, recognized as being one of the top wealth management firms in California. Thanks for sharing your time with me, Sid.
Thanks,
I appreciate it. I wanted to ask Sid, we've seen so much volatility in the market, and I know I've received so many calls from my clients wanting to know what's happening with the real estate market, recognizing the stock market has volatility, but I wanted to call on one of my experts to ask for his insights and to also share with us one or two tips that he would be giving us at this time. So if you could give us your insights, we appreciate it.
Sure. You know, the economy obviously is in a standstill, and we expect that that's going to still be going on for the next probably 180 days to a little bit longer than that before things start moving in at least a positive direction. But with that happening, there is opportunity in the marketplace for clients to invest in conservative, moderate, or aggressive investments. I think we do need to take a look at, if you're buying anything, you want to make sure you're looking at high quality investments. So you want to stick with the name brands and anything that you buy right now, because those are the things that people will come back to once things start coming back. You know, Victoria also asked me what are some of the things I'm thinking about right now that people should be doing? Well, we've been receiving quite a few calls from clients that are with other advisors asking what they should do. And one of the first things I suggest that they do is that they put together a written plan of action. We retired over 1,300 people over the last 25 years, so we have a good idea of what that takes to build a successful program. So what I mean by a written plan is, I'm not talking about your trust plan or your estate plan. I'm talking about what happens that you should put together in case any of the worst case scenarios that you are concerned about happening. So what happens when your spouse passes away? What are the 3 or 4 things you're going to do after that? And today, when you both can discuss it in a calm manner, not in a frenzied manner when that happens. How do we decide what we do?
Right,
okay?
But to that point right now, people have time. So this is the time when you're with your spouse to really stop, and we've had this.
Maybe you don't want to be with your spouse, I don't know. But
and we've had this essence of mortality with
Sure.
COVID-19, and so it's like, okay, what are the what ifs? So that is a point well taken.
Sure. I mean, we ask our clients as we're building their plans, you know, all of what you know, is there a daughter or son that's going to need help in the future? Are we buying something? What happens if the stock market goes down by 30%?
Right.
So all of your worst case scenarios, we want to put them on paper and then have a plan of action for each one of these to execute on them, so that way, when this happens, like the world starts falling apart as it has over the last month's period of time that everyone feels it is, but it really isn't, but it may feel that way, that we can really focus on, okay, we have our plan of action, we have a written plan already set aside, so that we know what we're going to do. We have a game plan.
That's right.
So now we can spend time looking for investment opportunity instead of worrying about all these other things, because what ends up happening is that when all things happen, we jumble. I see that these folks that come from other advisors, all the information is just jumbled all together. My spouse, my health, my money, everything's all mixed together. So we have to segregate it out and plan for this piece. And then we plan for this piece.
You're almost describing in a home that you built a solid foundation.
Right.
And from that foundation, you can now branch out to the different levels of what you need to do. So if you've got a strong foundation, it would appear that I asked you a question in the beginning, and I was so thrilled with your answer. I said, how is your company doing? And you said, well, we prepared. So we haven't had the volatility. And that's such a powerful thing to be able to say at a time of uncertainty. And I know we've known each other a long time. We've been through the Gulf Wars. We've been through the 9/11s we've been through. And now we have this. And it sounds like you've really been able to create a foundation of stability for your clients you're representing.
Yeah, we feel like clients have done very well through this period of time. And so we haven't had to have, you know, the ups and downs as much as the overall market, because we prepared for these all eventualities already.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Sid. That's really reassuring.
Thank you.